Football League.
And off we go from Denver. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
If you look at this Bronco defense, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Rams.
Now Stafford. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Well, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than deal with him again on the likely carry on this down.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Broncos take the field behind their 3rd-year QB, who has really come into his own, leading Denver to the AFC title game last season, Bo Nix.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
You talk about this Rams defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Broncos at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Dances by him. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Harvey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Nix to the air. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The numbers for Williams a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the 50, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Blake Corum with a carry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This defense for the Broncos very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
Complete to Kobe Parkinson.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Once more with Harvey. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Now Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion. Stafford now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Throwing Nix. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Jalen Waddle provides that flash of speed that Denver desired, and that's why they traded a first-round pick for him. Over 1,000 yards his first 3 years in the NFL. Hasn't hit it his last 2, but this change of scenery should benefit Jalen Waddle and the Broncos.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
50-yard line.
Dancing to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
To throw is Nix. That's going to be caught by Waddle. This second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
22-yard line.
And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They work now on second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. LA readies for its next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ethan Evans on down to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Now it's Nix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
This time they stay on the ground. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout?
It's 4th down.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL,
looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. picked by Cameron Kinchins. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Rams.
You and I have talked about adjustments so many times during games. Remember, it's really series to series, but coming out after the half, that's a big opportunity, a big time to come out and make one of those plays that can change a game.
Yeah, first play of the third quarter. So offensively, you think of adjustments, but right defensively, maybe you're playing a hunch. You have an adjustment to make.
Yeah, I think sometimes they have that special in there that, hey, they've run this type of play all in the first half. If you see it, go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams are going on offense here with a 1st and 10. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Running left, Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This will be fielded at the 17. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And they will take over 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Corum now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Stafford. They hit Parkinson on the right side. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Rams.
From the gun, a give to Corum. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Riley Moss takes him down defensively. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Welcome back now to Denver, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's the sign of a quarterback who's under control. He didn't try to erase his deficit in one fell swoop. You've got to take what the defense gives you, and that's exactly what he did there. Now they've got a new set of downs to work with.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. Evades him at the 20. And get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Defensively, Puna Ford with a tackle there. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Rams.
On the draw, Corum. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In motion goes the tight end. Stafford now to throw. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now an injury timeout, and that is Devontae Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard
Throwing
line.
Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First down.
Here's first down.
At the 28-yard line.
He's back to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
19.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So now Stafford and the Rams down by a field goal, a minute 4 on the clock. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete as well.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They snap it to Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
27 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line.
Now it's Stafford.
Brings up 2nd
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now a short one caught by Parkinson.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They'll run the toss here with Corum. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Ball start. Offense.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
2nd down.
And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Stafford.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the catches for him, they just keep piling up. Charles, that's now 1,031 catches for his career. Ties him with Steve Smith.
Yeah, and he plays the game the same way Steve did, with pride, with determination, some would say with anger. And that edge has given him the ability to catch 1,031 passes.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
118 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Corum.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Corum.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. First down, Rams.
Now Stafford. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Stafford. He's got room to roam. And finally, wrestled down at the 11.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now Stafford.
At the 11-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here's Stafford.
That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime.
Touchdown.
An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Honest Mevis for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together. Now a first throw here in overtime.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Finding Sutton.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And this one's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ingram, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw is Nix. Pass taken in. It's Pat Bryant.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Nix to the air.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down. They're going. It's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for the Rams, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another